Well, also, speaking of a hot pick, it's about to get really, really hot out. And you want to make sure that you have something that's going to help to cool you down. By the way, when I was away, the hottest day, 103 degrees.
I gotta go. I can't handle that information.
How much I wish I had this when I was on my trip, because when it is at that 90s, that 100-degree temperature, you can have the air bumping, but there's nothing better than that air flow. And when it comes to Dyson, what you see in front of you is the biggest fan that they make. And what does that mean? Well, that means more power. That means you are getting a stronger airflow. And here at QVC, over 1 million Dyson home environment products have been sold. This sold out in June. More just arrived, but I am telling you, you don't want to wait until June, because right now we have a crazy good price where you are saving over $100, $109 off of the AM07. Brings this down to $259.98. The shipping and handling is free on this, and you have an easy payment plan of just $52 a month. There are 507 5-star reviews on QVC.com. You simply are going to choose which color do you want. Right over here is the black option, and it has a little bit of that silver gray on the inside. You can also pick it up in the white that's going to have that silver on the inside too. But if you go with this one, now in the AM09, this is the color that I have. It's going to have that blue on the inside, but you're going to see that this is going to be like a gray on the outside as well. Your item number here is V56678. We're going to welcome in my good friend Debbie Federicoff, who's here with us, helping keep us cool throughout the summer. Debbie, when we're talking about this one, the AM07, this is the biggest fan that Dyson makes.
Yeah, this is the tower version, so that means it moves tons of air throughout your whole space. And what we love about our air multiplier technology, which is what this is using, is it's completely different than a traditional fan, because this is actively projecting the air forward. So it can cool down a whole room. There are no fast spinning blades, so you can see, you know, if you have little kids, if you have pets, no blades to worry about, any furry tails or fingers getting caught in. And look how far away she's sitting from this. So again, you don't have to be right next to this to feel the effects. It's lightweight. You can pick it up and move it from room to room. We give you a magnetic remote control, so really easy to operate. You can oscillate it if you want. This is just really about bringing comfort into your space, no matter really what time of year it is, because sometimes, we just need that air movement.
In the wintertime, I sleep with a fan. Even though it's cold outside, I need that movement. Nick is the same way, where we just love to have the fan running, and this gives it to you. But as we do get into those hot summer months, as we get into the times of the year where maybe the power goes out and you need to use your EcoFlow to power up the fan, this is the fan you want to use. Because it's bigger, that means it's better as well. And speaking of better, Dyson has redesigned what a fan should be. So for anyone that's maybe never seen a Dyson fan before, can we talk about what was the problem beforehand and what was the solution?
So fans typically don't project air, right? So you have to sit right in front of it. They collect a lot of dirt and dust. They're difficult to clean, and it really produces a choppy, kind of noisy airflow, right?
You can hear it. Like it's like
exactly. So this is quiet. It's actually acoustically engineered, easy to keep clean, because you're just going to wipe this down like you would dust any other furniture. But the way it works is, take a look at all these little holes right here. They are actively drawing in air from 360 degrees around.
Wow.
That air then passes right in through here, which is a mixed flow impeller. That's the same technology in turbochargers and jet engines. So the airflow is then amplified, and it comes out through this hoop, and it's pushed forward to where you are. So you could be sitting all the way across the room, you know, in your bed, in your favorite chair, using your remote control to keep yourself comfortable. There are 10 airflow settings as well. So unlike a traditional fan that's really low, medium, or high, this gives you the ability to customize the comfort in your home.
Well, and we give you the ability to decide which one do you want to bring home in which color. So 3 different color options to choose from. Let me remind you though, back in June, this sold out. So while we have all 3 of them, definitely take advantage of the one that you love. Right here is your blue. We also have it in the white, and then this one on my far right is the black. Now, the inside of the black and the white is going to have a little bit of that silver tone. As we're over here, you're going to see the blue tone on this one, but the white one is the most popular option in this show.
Yeah, I mean, that just kind of blends in with any decor. So if you're not
Easy,
sure
yeah.
where to go, that's the easiest one for sure. And they're a great size. They're about 40 inches tall, but they don't take up a lot of space.
That's
and you're
right.
seeing the technology inside here. So this actually has an aerodynamic diffuser inside the machine that separates the airflow into 2 controlled paths. So that's why it works so beautifully through this hoop. But look at this, Justin. Yeah, we have the AM07 all the way over here, about 15-ish feet away, and look at how the plant is moving. So this is why this is so different, right? This is, I mean...
I'm measuring my footsteps here over here to see.
Good.
I'm
Yeah,
like 10 footsteps apart.
yes.
But you're right. You can see it blowing in the breeze over here.
Right.
And from the standpoint of decor, where you're going to put this, look at how easy this
tucks,
fits right in.
yeah, tucks
and
right
yet,
in.
the breeze can be felt all the way over here.
Yep.
And you can stay nice and cool in those hot summer months. You know, what I want you to think about is the fan, if you were to take the one out that's at your house right now, is it going to be one that oscillates or is it stationary? Because this one oscillates. How many settings are there to yours? Is it the low, medium, high? Because this one has 10. And then, how big and effective is it? Because I'm several feet away and I can still feel that breeze with the Dyson. Now, normally when we were talking about this, we're looking at a price tag of $368, but it's $109 off today. You want to make sure that when it is the first day presented at this low price, you take advantage of it. 507 5-star reviews on QVC.com. This is an easy payment of $52. This is also shipping to you for free.
Yes.
So free shipping and handling, especially on something like this, it would normally be $15.97.
Yeah.
So now add that to the additional $109 of savings from the price, and we're talking about nearly $130 in savings today on this. You simply choose the color, the blue, the white, or the black. Now, the remote control.
Yes.
I love this on mine.
I know.
The
It's
magnetic
so nice.
aspect.
Look how easy it is to operate. So here are your airflow settings. Like I said before, you have 10. So you can go, 1 if you just want a little air circulation and movement, or crank it all the way up to 10 on those hot, sticky summer days. Because when you're hot, you can't concentrate, you can't sleep. It's just so uncomfortable. Here you have your sleep timer, 15 minutes all the way up to 9 hours, which is incredible. This is your oscillating button right here. So, I'm just bending down to show you, but normally you'll just sit in your room and,
Just turn it on.
just turn it on, turn it off, oscillate it if you want, control the fan speed. The nice thing about this too is it weighs 6.25 pounds. So it is light enough to pick up, take with you to the different rooms. And what I appreciate as well, Justin, is we put this in the rooms we're spending time in.
Yeah.
And we keep that AC, when it's time to turn on the AC, we keep the thermostat a few degrees higher
Because
so
you
that
use
the
it to
AC
cool.
is not running, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the method that we think about with heaters as well.
Right.
In the wintertime,
Exactly.
maybe instead of heating the entire house, you bring a space heater into the room that you use. Well,
Right.
what are the rooms that you use throughout the summer? Do you have maybe a covered deck? A lot of my neighbors do. You put this out there in that covered deck. It's not outdoor safe, but if it's covered, then, those 4 season rooms this would be great in. Or are you in your living room or your den all the time? Maybe it's just at nighttime where you're gonna let it live in that space or your office and use it to be able to cool yourself down at that point. It's a $52 easy payment here. You're saving $109 plus the shipping and handling, that should be nearly $16, is also free as well. This does even have the sleep timer feature as
Yes.
one of many that are part of this.
Yeah, it's so nice because you can kind of set it and forget it. It will turn off anywhere from 15 minutes up to 9 hours. The bladeless technology is just great around kids and pets. And that remote control is so handy because you don't even have to get up from your favorite chair or out of bed. You can control this from wherever you are. It has the ability to oscillate. It is only 6.25 pounds, so easy to pick up and take with you. There's the timer that you're seeing there. And that's really nice because I am someone too that likes to fall asleep. I like to be tucked in with all the covers and have that fan blowing when I fall asleep. But then as your body temperature drops, you might get chilly in the middle of the night. So it's nice that this will shut off and you don't even have to think about it.
Look, I understand that when you're seeing this price tag for a fan, you may say to yourself, okay, well, this is a little bit more of an investment, and it is. But let me talk to you from personal experience here for a second, because I, 4 years ago, picked up on my very first Dyson fan. I now have 2 of them. I loved the first one so much and got tired, honestly, of constantly bringing it upstairs and downstairs. That I got 1 for each floor. Try it out. You have 30 days to love it or return it. There's also a 2-year warranty on this. I'm telling you, again, from personal experience, I am obsessed with this fan. You will be as well, and the price doesn't get any better. $109 off of the price today. It should be $368. It's $259. That's phenomenal. $52 on an easy payment. You simply choose what color do you want. Is it the black, the white, or the blue that you're going to bring home? The blue, by the way, is the most limited. This is the one that I went for at home.
Yeah, it's so, I love that.
And then I got
color.
one in for the white for upstairs. So I ended up with the best of both worlds. But I'm thinking maybe a third at this price point. Can't go wrong.
That black and nickel is really sophisticated.
It would be really nice.
Yeah.
It's V56678. Debbie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Justin.
Good to see you.
You too.
Okay. Coming up a little bit later on in the show, I'm so excited for this. It's from Bethlehem Lights.